How to Get Rich, and I wrote another book this year, Think Like a Billionaire, and they were both incredible bestsellers. And I have fun writing books. I like it. I mean, I relax when I write. I like to write. I've always liked to write. But the other motivation is that I like teaching people what I've learned. And a lot of what I've learned we've just been discussing. I mean, you have to love what you do. You can never give up. There's so many different things. Stay out of the pack. Hey, if you want a nice, easy, okay life, you can be in the pack and you can live well and you get your paycheck every week, and I think it's fine. But if you really want to do something, you do have to get out of the pack. So all of these things are discussed in my books, and that's why they've sold so well.
Excellent. We're excited about what's happened with ACN, and yet we believe that this is the very beginning for all of us, being in business for 13 years, going into our 14th year of opportunity, just being in the very beginning with digital phone service or VoIP and all the technological breakthroughs that are ahead of us. We're finding ourselves right in the very center of all the things that are going on worldwide with deregulation, and we feel that we're just doing the right thing the right way. If there were 1 or 2 or 3 points that you could tell us or tell the ACN family of what they need to do in order to go from where they're at right now, whatever stage they're at, whether they're a beginner, whether they've been here for a while, or whether they're one of our top leaders, what are some of those key points that you would tell them in order to take their businesses to the next level?
Well, first of all, I'd say stay at ACN. You know, I am asked to do this, what you're doing with me, many, many times, and I turn down many, many different proposals because for one reason I don't have the time, but for another reason I don't like the company. And we do a lot of research on companies before we agreed to do something like I'm doing for you, and ACN's a great company. I would say knowledge is so important, especially when you're dealing in high-tech kind of things like you do. You know, with my business, it's real estate. If I get the good location, if I get this, if I get that, certain things sort of work. With ACN, it's really knowledge. And one of the beauties with ACN that I've been able to determine after some research is that you guys have stayed ahead of the pack. You've stayed ahead of them from a technological standpoint, from a knowledge standpoint. And in your world, I think the word knowledge is so important. And listening to people, even at so-called low levels, they may be there because of their age or something else, but they're so smart. And the other thing, again, is that word, don't stop, don't give up, don't quit.
Yes, very good. Well, we appreciate your time.
Well,
and this has been a great time for us. I know that we're very excited about what this interview is going to mean to our ACN family. We look forward to seeing you at one of our next international events.
Well, I'll be there, and I'm very excited about your company because it's really, you've done an amazing job, Greg, so you have to be very proud. But don't be too proud because, you know, you got to keep it going now, right?
We have the ability to remain humble and successful at the same time.
That's a great ability.
Thank you.
Have a good time. Thank you.